Guess we can rest a bit.
Can you see the sun is shining on me? It makes me feel so free, so alive. It makes me want
I still have a lot to do. How about you take a rest while I go?
It makes me feel so high. The bad times pass me by. 'Cause today it's gonna be a brighter day. Can you feel the sunshine? Does it brighten up the day? Don't you feel that sometimes you just need to run away? Reach out for the sunshine. Forget about the rain. Just think about the good times, and they will come back again.
Guess we can rest a bit.
The sunshine. Without you, there's nothing for me to do. Can you feel the sunshine too? It's coming through. It makes me feel brand new. When you're here, I wish you were always near. 'Cause everything's so clear. And today, it's gonna be a brighter day.
I still have a lot to do.
Sunshine,
How about
does
you
it
take a rest
brighten
while I
up the day? Don't you feel that sometimes you just need to run away? Reach out for the sunshine, forget about the rain. Just think about the good times, and they will come back again. When the sun goes down, I feel like I am waiting for another day when the clouds go away. Can you feel it? Ooh. Can you feel it? Oh.
I still have a lot to do. How about you take a rest while I go?
Hey, how's it going, everyone? Symphonics here. About to stream
I
some more
still have a lot
Genshin
to do
Impact.
with the guild.
Yes, Deluke.
How about you take a rest while I
We're,
go?
we're, we're
back?
taking a rest right now, Deluke. Don't worry, Deluke. We got you. But anyways, welcome to the stream. If you managed to stumble upon me, I am a variety streamer who streams Genshin Impact, Magic, and currently Ni no Kuni 2. Even though I don't really can stream on a consistent basis, I still try to stream whenever I can. But today we're going to be doing some Genshin Impact. And yes, let's get connected. Welcome to the chat. You get a Pog 2. You get a Symphon 1 Pog, which is the best Pog. And no, not all the best streamers are on. Let's get connected. You are not on right now. If you're not on streaming, that means that not all the best streamers are on. Because I think out of all of us, you lord over us as the best streamer ever. Anyways, go play some Genshin. I'm gonna be doing some polls. Yeah, I'll be doing some polls. I got like 30 fates. Yeah, 30 fates. Yeah. And we're gonna be pulling all those fates. And yeah. Anyways, let's get to the gameplay because I'm pretty sure you're here for that, not for me. Here we go. Hopefully everything is loaded. But here we are, about to start the story quest for Xiao. Xiao baby. He's gonna be joining the party pretty soon. Maybe, hopefully. Who knows? But let's see if he's ready to play. Feels good, man. No, man, I gotta save the opening for like the end, so that like people can saunter in and then catch me in the middle of an excellent pull. Actually, before I even start those openings, I should probably turn off the music, because this game does have a kick-ass soundtrack. You have the tunes of nothingness to take you on your way. You also have my little like very fairy thing.
Is it just Paimon, or is there something weird about those hilly trails over there?
They do give off a sinister energy.
Paimon thinks so too. We've seen plenty of hilly trails before, and they're always the bad guys. But this is different. Uh-oh. This is right by the Wangshu Inn too. The guests are in great danger. Now that we've seen it, if we don't do anything about it, Paimon will feel really guilty. Let's go take care of them.
Yeah, they're just defenseless though. I'm not sure why we have to go kill them. They're just hanging around. They just want to take in the sights of the inn, because the inn is very beautiful. I imagine at this time of year.
By royal
Swift and merciful.
These super evil hilly trolls are more difficult to defeat than the usual kind too. Hey, seems like people are gathering over there. Wonder what they're doing. Whoa! See that guy in the mask? He scared off all the hilly trolls.
Looked like he was using some sort of adept to start.
Oh, you mean like Xiao? Now that you mention it, this guy's mask is kind of similar to the one that he wears. But the magic he was using seemed even more adeptacy than Xiao's. Shall we go say hi?
I mean, let's go say hello to the masked men. I mean, why not? I'm sure they'll give us candy or whatever. They'll give Paimon food. He'll be satisfied. Feel good. So, Star Snatcher. That's the name of our NPC. Adepti are in action.
Hello! Allow us to introduce ourselves. This is...
Please, if you're here to thank me, there's no need. Cleansing the world of evil is the duty of the Adepti. Think nothing of it. I certainly don't. Wait, who are you? One had assumed you were followers, but on closer inspection, it seems that we have not met.
We are following the trail of the Adepti.
My name's Paimon, and this is my sidekick.
Then it is right that our paths coincide.
I got downgraded to the
One
sidekick.
too shall
Feels
introduce
bad, man.
oneself, for it is good manners to comply. The one before you is the Adeptus, Master of Stars, though one is better known to one's followers as Star Snatcher. One descended from one's mountain abode to cleanse the world of evil, whereupon fate saw fit that our paths should cross. Now, tell me that which you wish for.
Our wishes? Paimon thought that the Adepti and Leela were just really good in battle. You mean you can grant people's wishes too?
There are different levels of Adepti. Are not the stars loftier than the mountains, clouds, and moon? Yet, it is unbecoming of an Adepti to boast of one's powers. One would have you first speak to one's followers, and only then make your verdict.
I just realized we're still in Just Playing, so I gotta fix that real quick. I wish I got Xiao. I saw that you got Xiao, Decennium. I saw that you showcased him. If I can bring you up right now. You got Xiao, I think. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Level 70 Xiao. I have enough for 30 pulls right now. Let's see. Yeah, 30 pulls. Yeah, so I got 20 here. And I got 10 here with the standard wish. So yeah, I'm gonna start pulling probably around near the end of the stream. I still want to get I want to get the quest started for the event.
Have you seen the Master of Stars in action? His power truly hails from the divine. I believe that now there is finally some hope for my ailing father.
Tell me about the Master of the Stars.
Watching him use his magic is all the proof you need. A true adeptus, no doubt about it. Not long ago, I sought some medicine from him on behalf of my ailing father. The difference with Boo Boo Pharmacy's prescriptions was like night and day, I tell you. Once
Oh hey,
it was
Boo Boo
boiled and
Pharmacy.
ready, it
Big
gave
ups
off this
Chi-Chi.
really ethereal mist.
Chi-Chi, I'm a fan.
Seemed pretty adeptal to me. Could have also been because there was mistflower in it, though.
Yeah,
Adepti
probably
medicine
was
is
what it
surely the
was.
most potent. My father will recover soon, I just know it. Sure, you have to make some sacrifices if you seek help from an adeptus like the Master of Stars. I had to give a few antiques as offerings. But my father's life is worth much more than a few old relics, right?
Oh, it feels like Star Snatcher is like a... Star Snatcher is a con artist. He is definitely
The
a con
Millilith don't
man.
really need to do shifts when the Master of Stars is around, do they?
What do you know about the Master of Stars?
I'm a merchant, and I had an especially valuable batch of goods that needed transporting recently. So I asked the Master of Stars if he would make the journey with me, as presumptuous as that was. Reason being, monsters run a mile as soon as he so much as holds up his talisman. We didn't have the slightest bit of trouble the whole journey. It didn't come cheap, of course, but then soliciting
Wow,
the
this Star
services of a
Snatcher, man.
god
He's,
is a
straight up
monumental
scamming everyone.
affair. Just look at the Rite of Dissension. So I can accept it, but I doubt that most from outside of Liyue would be willing to.
Asking for like old artifacts, money. I'm not sure. Has he asked for money? I don't think he has asked for money. I think he's just asked for old artifacts or
Finally,
priceless stuff.
a life full of hope and purpose.
What are your thoughts on the Master of Stars?
Oh, are you believers too? After
I
my
guess we are.
fiance had been left, I cried every day. But then I turned to the Master of Stars for help. At his suggestion, I started burning paintings of my fiance and casting the ashes into the ocean at sunrise. I can't explain it, but it really worked. I know in my heart that he'll return. This is not some sort of positive thinking trick. I'm certain of it.
Oh, it probably is a
I'm
positive
so
thinking
overjoyed
trick.
that I gave a portion of my wedding budget to the Master of Stars as an
Oh my
offering.
goodness.
After all, if not for him, I wouldn't be
Portion
getting
of
my
my
fiancé
wedding
back,
budget.
in which
This
case
guy's
I
straight
wouldn't
up
need it
scamming.
anyway.
This dude here, he's straight up scamming people.
What do you think? One's adherents may exaggerate a little, but they speak from the heart.
From their imaginations, I'd say.
Surely you jest. There was once a senior adeptus, Xie Wuliang, known to the people as Liangzi. He said this: all things are connected. That which mortals call imagination is merely the bridge betwixt the spiritual and the material. In other words, Their wishes are already on the path of transitioning into reality. Does this make things clearer?
Nope. It makes them way more complicated.
This is
But
some
basically
cult
what
shit
you're
right now.
saying is that their wishes can come true, right?
Indeed. You are perceptive, my diminutive friend.
Okay. So we also have one other question.
Oh? You need but ask.
Go on, take it off. Let me see.
Hey, isn't that a bit inappropriate?
No, it isn't Paimon. This dude's straight up scam.
Indeed. It would be inappropriate for one to remove one's mask. One wanders among mortals, doing good and cleansing evil. One reveals not one's visage to avoid further disturbance to this realm than is necessary.
I want to see where Xiao plays in this.
Now then, what are your wishes?
Let's see. Which one should we pick? I like to get rich quick. I want power rivaling that of the gods. I want to know where my sibling is.
One senses that a tragic tale lies behind
Because
this
yeah,
wish.
this whole game is all about
So
trying to
be
find
it.
my sister.
This wish
Or
is
brother,
not
depending on
beyond
what you
one's
pick.
power to grant. But first, one must see some proof of your faith.
What's that supposed to mean?
Uh-oh.
The way
Is
of the
this
Adepti
about to be
cannot be
X-rated?
grasped from words alone. One must seek the profound truths that lie beyond them. Should you fail to perceive one's hidden meaning, then regrettably, one may lend you no aid.
What do we do? Paimon doesn't understand him at all.
I think he wants Amora.
Oh, that's right. Some of those believers mentioned that they had to pay a pretty sum for the Adeptus' help, didn't they? Well, Paimon's not forking over any Mora, and we don't have anything valuable enough on us. You don't even have a vision.
Yeah, that's true. We don't have anything really. I think other than our swords, our weapons, and our artifacts. Oh, by the way, if you got your primers, if you're here, let me hold your primers right now. 'Cause I would love that. Of course, someone's outside, honking the horn. Anyways, I don't think people put up visions for sale. That's
Hey,
true.
why don't we make him a tasty snack? No one can resist the temptation of good food, can they?
I think not. Nom sounds good.
Yep, a tasty snack is sure to work.
So I am a good cook
Why
after
don't we
all.
head over to Wanwen Bookhouse and see if they got any new recipes in?
I mean, that's how you offer stuff to spirits, things. Yeah, that's how you do it. You give them food sometimes. Sometimes that works. I mean, like, I don't know how spirits eat, but they love food sometimes. Because offering food is a thing. But really, you're like offering the earth, like some food. I heard Theater Mechanicus is like a tower defense game, and yeah, I like tower defense stuff. It's kind of fun, but it's like a really weird tower defense, and it's really easy, and it costs like a lantern if you pass or fail, which is always fun. They love to increase the grind.
So, you'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti?
Oh, this guy, he's straight up scamming.
Yes. Here, and keep the
It's like,
change.
oh, let me get a book that like
Oh,
tells me what
aren't you
how I'm
generous?
supposed to act.
Thank you for your patronage.
Hey, isn't that, Star Snapper? What a coincidence running into him again.
Coincidence or Adepti incidents?
Did you hear the name of the book he just bought? Was it Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti? Well, anyway, it was definitely a book about the Adepti. Why would an Adeptus want to buy a book about himself?
I always found him fishy.
Really? What's so fishy about him?
He is a charlatan, if you ask me. Damn right he is.
So, what you're trying to say is that he can't grant people's wishes? Paimon thinks we should check out that book. Maybe we'll find out something about this guy that we can use.
I'm sure there will be. Probably like all his secrets in
Are
there.
you buying or not?
No, not the notice. I want like G-Fang.
Hey there! We'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti. Do you have one in stock?
Huh. Since when did that old chestnut become a bestseller? You're a rare breed of youngster if this is what you like to read. But you should be able to find a copy somewhere on that shelf over there.
Over where?
So, are you
You haven't
buying
told
or
me
not?
where I'm playing. Here? Oh yeah, here it is.
This is the one! Let's see what it's all about, shall we?
In ancient times, Liyue was a land of misery, where the shadow of evil
No,
loomed
Jolene
large.
is providing the voiceover. Very
As slain
nice.
gods festered, their vengeful wrath cursed the world, manifesting in infernal forms. When demons stirred, miasmas, monsters, and mutations infested the land. Then Rex Lapis summoned the Yakshas to vanquish the demons. They swore an oath: restore order through slaughter, purge evil through battle. To this, we dedicate our lives. Eons of bloodshed later, karmic debt weighed upon them, phantom wrath seeping into their broken souls. They went mad with fear, turned on each other, or succumbed to the darkness. Of the 5 foremost Yakshas, death came to 3, while the 4th vanished without a trace. In the millennia since, one conqueror of demons remains the sole surviving Yaksha in the mortal realm. And only on moonlit nights, in the glow from Guyon, and in the sound of the Dihua
Oh, yeah,
flute,
big ups
is
Venti.
his memory
And
preserved.
Xiao. Xiao and Venti, they're buddies. Big ups. Because they're both animal guys, and yeah, I guess animal guys stick together, because there's so few of them. It's like Sucrose, there's Traveler, and then there's Xiao and Venti. Oh, and then John.
Book is about the
John.
Yakshas, a
John?
group of
Yeah.
adepti who defend Liyue.
Jean?
Seems like a pretty niche topic. Was there anything that stood out to you?
About the sole surviving Yaksha. Yeah, so this guy's trying to claim that he's Xiao.
So, there used to be 5 main Yakshas, but supposedly only one of them is still alive today. Do you think that it could have anything to do with that Star Snatcher guy? No, surely not. He doesn't exactly give off the impression that he's been suffering for thousands of years.
I guess that's not it. Maybe karma?
The book says that the Yakshas, after fighting against the wrath of the gods for thousands of years, became bound by karma. Poisoned by the hateful thoughts of the gods, the Yakshas would often descend into indescribable fits of terror, rage, or agony. Oh, it's so tragic. After everything they went through in all of their years of protecting Liyue, they got no reward and had to deal with so much suffering instead.
Yeah, poor Yakshas. What about the demons? I'm pretty sure the demons
The
haven't
book
been...
says that the wrathful spirits of the gods defeated during the Archon War can sometimes cause plagues, monsters, or mutations. All of which sound pretty horrendous. Hey, wait a second! Paimon wonders if... Do you think those super evil hilly churls we saw earlier were the mutations that the book's talking about?
Nothing else I can think of.
Yep, Paimon thinks we've already summed up all the key points. So back to the matter at hand. The things we need answers on are 1, where did those super evil-looking hilly churls come from? And 2, what does Star Snatcher have to do with the Yakshas, right? Now to head back to where this all started and commence our investigation. Let's part the fog of mystery that hangs over Dwayne Karst and let the truth shine through in its full glory.
So we're playing detective now, are we?
To be honest,
Do detectives even
Paimon
exist
actually
in this
hopes
world?
he is a real Adeptus. His exorcism technique seemed real enough at least.
I feel that there aren't any real detectives in this world.
But if we get our hopes
We're
up,
probably the
there's
closest thing to
further
a
for them to
detective.
come
Now
down.
I think about it.
So it makes sense to investigate thoroughly first, just to be sure. Alright, let's head back to Wangshu
Because
Inn!
literally, the world does not move unless I do stuff. Nothing moves around. So we got to go back to the inn and then see if we find any clues as to why those hilly churls were being weird. I think like Xiao or like Star Snatcher is like conning people by just placing curses on hilly churls and then exorcising them. That's what I'm thinking. That's probably what this story is. And then Xiao comes out of nowhere and is like, hey, why are you taking my name in vain? And then he scares the crap out of Star Snatcher and he's like, hey, don't do this anymore or else I'll be back and it won't be fun next time.
Flee at my command, foul demon! Flee!
Yeah, it's not working. This dude's a
Why
fraud.
won't you flee?
Verona.
Uh-oh.
Verona.
Looks like Star Snatcher's in trouble. And there are innocent bystanders here too. We have to step in.
Yeah, damn right we do. We gotta save these dudes from their own mess.
Swift and merciful. I'm going in.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Just trying to heal up my dudes before. There we go. I mean, they're not too hard. They're not even that much harder than what I'm usually against.
Oh, I don't get it. Why didn't the Sigil of Permission do anything?
Because you probably have a fake one. We only have the real
Has
ones.
the evil aura of these hilly churls grown in intensity?
Sigil of Permission, huh? Now why does that sound familiar?
Yes, the Get Out Julian Free card.
Right! It's a keepsake of the Adepti, so it must still contain traces of their power. No wonder he was able to scare those monsters away earlier.
What are you two babbling on about? One is merely underslept, meaning that one's adeptal power is not in full flow. Were one but given another opportunity...
Well, as it happens, there goes another bunch of evil hilly churls over there. Should we leave them to you then?
One suddenly feels ill at ease. Surely one has overexpended one's adeptal powers. Otherwise, one would surely purge these infernal beings at once.
So you were just bragging after all. We were right to be suspicious.
You weren't suspicious, Paimon. I
Come on,
was.
traveler.
I'm
Looks like
suspicious
it's
this
up
whole
to
time.
us. Use your elemental sight and hunt them down.
Alright. Let's see. Time's it now? 10:30. Okay. You know what? I will do some polls. Probably at 10:30-ish Pacific time. So in like 26 minutes. I probably should like put that on the stream tower or something so that people show up.
Oh, it's that Conqueror of Demons again.
Oh hey.
No wonder. Paimon was
Xiao,
just
big
wondering
ups.
who could have...
It's you. I remember you.
Yeah, I remember you too, Xiao.
I was purging some living beings that had been tainted by the demonic. It would appear that I have caused you some trouble.
Huh? He isn't usually this polite. What's going on?
Yeah, that's
But
right.
you are exorcising demons. How is that causing trouble?
That is because the changes that occurred in these monsters stem from me. Or more precisely, from the karma I have accumulated.
Mutations? Karma? Does that mean...
So Xiao is the final Yaksha?
Yeah! Paimon remembers that Xiao is also called the Vigilant Yaksha, isn't he? So that means... Oh... Poor Xiao!
Xiao doesn't need our pity. You're just reading the book called Yakshas, the Great Guardian Adepti.
I see. You must mean that piece of literati fan fiction from a few hundred years ago. All things are impermanent, and to exist is to suffer. We Yakshas have no need of sympathy or tears. My comrades who have passed on would see your tears as a stain upon their legacy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It matters not. In any case, I am on my way to purge a cavern of demonic influence, so we shall part ways here.
Wait! Take us with you! We'll be a big help! Paimon promises!
No need. I am used to fighting alone. And in any case, these mutations originated from me to begin with.
Well then... Oh! Consider it Paimon's penance for being accidentally rude just now! Please?
Well, come on then.
Xiao's so humble.
You've been suffering from the bad karma all this time?
Suffering is my price to pay for eons of endless slaughter. I have come to accept this. But in recent years, other living things have suffered, when the burden should be mine alone to bear. I must reflect on this. Finish your
talk to Xiao,
preparations,
yeah.
and we shall enter. We should not leave those monsters be for too long.
A new domain for us to play around in. It's always nice. Always love these little mini domains. Oh, level 26? Easy peasy. We're gonna get this done real quick. Should probably switch to a party that I kind of want to level up or want to try out. Dude, what should I use? Yeah, let's use Ganyu. I haven't used I haven't had a good chance to use it yet. And this is like a level 26 dungeon, so perfect. Ganyu is like way over leveled for this part.
Oh, this place gives Paimon goosebumps.
I will use the ritual known as the Bane of All Evil to relieve this place of its karma. You must remain calm. Do not allow yourself to be affected by the lingering wrath of bygone gods.
So we just have to platform our way? Oh, never mind. We're gonna be playing a Xiao. Quest-specific event. As a result of the buildup of divine karma in the era, Xiao will have the Bane of All Evil permanently activated and will constantly lose HP. Additionally, the effects of that divine karma will allow Xiao to regenerate HP when he deals damage to opponents. Okay, so he's gonna go to this area. Hopefully we don't die before before we finish this off. So he gets HP every time he hits something, right? I guess when he uses his burst. Yeah. I mean, if you haven't played with Xiao in the trial, I guess in the trial run, I mean this is a good chance to play as him. Now I kind of wonder if like this event is like only like you only do this during the event. I think so. I don't think it's like one of those key things. Those key events, yeah. Time between kill counts would be 130 seconds. I just saw that. Okay, so his charge is just a launcher, kind of, so... Oh, okay, I did not know that, like, his Yaksha mask allows him to do, allows him to jump up really high. Because that's useful. His plunge attack is pretty good, I gotta say. The AoE effect on it is nuts. I totally forgot that, like, it has 3 charges, his dash. That's how it works. Yeah. Is it? No, it can't be. Alright, let me wait for it to get back. Okay, so it builds up charge. Okay, so you need to like, it's always constant in a state of recharge if you don't have 3 charges already.
Bane of all evil. That must be the power you got for being a vigilant Yaksha, right? Paimon's just realized that you only wear your mask when you're fighting the bad guys. But that Star Snatcher guy wears his mask the rest of the time too.
Star Snatcher. I am aware of no Adeptus by such a name.
So he is a fraud!
Yeah, damn right.
We'll continue this discussion later. You should focus on your battle.
Yeah, that's
now.
pretty slick. That charge move is pretty slick, I gotta say. Yeah, this is like a pretty OP Xiao. I gotta say it's probably like level, oh yeah, it's level 80, so it probably has like all the right artifacts too. Probably like maxed out talent wise as well, like a C6 as well, and constellation level. I wouldn't be surprised. I kind of got stuck there. Actually, check him out. Oh, he's C3. Okay, this is C3 Xiao. Talents, is lemon static wind cycling is like maxed out. Well, it's not maxed out, but it's the highest level thing. So it's definitely a decently leveled Xiao for sure. But yeah, I should probably hurry up because he's about to die. He keeps constantly losing HP, which is a pain in the butt. Means you can't get hit a lot either. Like, imagine if this was harder. This would definitely be tough with the constant draining HP. Oh, so he needs at least one. He can't double jump, which is what I was kind of hoping. But yeah, I didn't even really need to pick a party or anything. I'm just gonna be playing Xiao most of the time, unless it changes sometime in the future, which it doesn't look like it. Unless we just gotta fight the boss. And this is pretty much just a Xiao showcase essentially, or an extension of the Xiao training room? No, not training room. The trial. Now, how's he do against shields? That's a good question. Okay, still he does a pretty decent damage against shields. Yeah, I always get those like wind cycling the Billy Churros. These ones that summon wind. It's always messed up. They always mess me up. I mean.
It is good that we came here. An unusual number of living things had fallen under infernal influence. Had we not arrived in good time, the consequences would have been unthinkable. Now, this Star Snatcher you speak of, what is the situation?
Ooh, Paimon will tell you.
An Adeptus who grants wishes. To think that people could be so easily deceived by such blatant lies.
As an Adeptus, do you have the power to grant wishes, Xiao?
The Liyue of yesteryear would never ask the Adepti for boons unearned. Millennia ago, the ancestral people of Liyue asked for nothing more than the strength to defend the land they called their home.
To be honest, an Adepti who grants people's wishes is probably more appealing to people nowadays.
However feeble people nowadays may be, they are not my concern. I concern myself only with following Rex Lapis's original decree.
Oops. Paimon spoke without thinking again. Oh, one more thing. That fake Adeptus has a sigil of permission. It's what he uses to exorcise demons.
Wait, truly? Fool. Exorcising demons without exterminating them. It is no wonder they have been congregating here. If this continues, things may spiral out of even my control. We must confiscate his sigil of permission.
Confiscate? Is that all?
Great minds think alike! Paimon agrees. We've got to show that trickster what you get for trying to fool us. And it just so happens that we've got a real Adeptus with us too. If Xiao were to teach Star Snatcher a lesson, you can bet he'll never dare to pose as an Adeptus ever again.
No. I only slay demons. I do not kill mortals.
Who said anything about killing him?
It would certainly benefit Liyue if we could convince him to cease his wicked ways. I possess an art called Dream Trawler. It is normally used to separate the soul from the body, that one might cultivate oneself in a waking dream. But it can also be used to call forth the spirits of others.
Whoa. Now that's a real Adepti art for ya.
Similar to gifting dreams and visions.
A ritual must be performed for this art to be used. Assist me in gathering a few items. A censer, 7 lamps, and something to reduce the temperature.
Reduce the temperature. Oh, some mist flowers will probably do, right? But as for the censer and the 7 lamps, probably not the kinds of things they're gonna just stumble across in the wild.
Do you know of the 2 Yaksha statues that stand guard beside a merchant road on the southern face of Mount Tianheng? The ancestors of the people of Liyue built shrines there to honor the Yakshas. You should still be able to find some ceremonial items there. Once you have found them, meet me at the Yaksha statues after nightfall, and I will teach you how to use this art.
Okay, that was a very nice Xiao showcase. I mean, with constant mask on, I kind of wish like the actual showcase that you like get here, the trial, not that. This, the test run. I wish this you could have the mask on all the time. But I mean, at least it charges up pretty quickly, so that's always good. Of course, now we got to do some more errands for our favorite Adepti, Xiao. Xiao is definitely trying to help us out. He's not as cold as he comes off as. He's a very tsundere person, which is always nice. Alright. Isn't this where bandits are? Yeah, I think this is where bandits are. I gotta switch back. I thought I'd be playing as Ganyu at some point. But no, I was just playing as Xiao most of the time. I'm not sure why there was a little thing to begin with.
Probably have the kinds of...
The spirit soars the mountains high, while the body rests as the world goes by.
Sorry to interrupt you, but...
We'd like to borrow a censer and some lamps.
Well, I'll be. Isn't that something? A pair walk into a shrine, neither to seek nor worship gods or adepti, but to pilfer the tools of worship for their own ends.
We know it's rude to ask, but we just need them for a short while. Honest.
For the Dream Trawler ritual, I trust.
How'd you know that?
I have been in the shrine for far longer than you would expect. Perhaps as a reward for my faithfulness, I have been endowed with some understanding of the Adepti arts.
Wow. Paimon's never heard of that happening before.
It matters not. Take what you need. It is a fortuitous thing that these items may be of service to you. They served little purpose here, in any case.
Something's on your mind?
Nothing that you need concern yourself with. Please, take what you wish.
Alright, so... what are we grabbing? Okay, I thought that was like a thing to investigate, the little shiny thing, but it's just some bird eggs. I don't really need that. Sensor. We gotta take this whole thing back.
Sensor should be fine.
Yeah,
right?
we'll just put it in our pocket. Easy as
At
that.
least it isn't as run down as the shrine. So next, we just need to grab the 7 star lamps.
I like how they
right?
did like a little
The
black
sooner
screen
we start,
transition
the
for
sooner
that.
we'll be done.
Yeah, we hauled this thing right to where Xiao needed to be. Alright, where do we need to go next? Nope, not that. Not yet, at least. No, I want to bring up the map. See, like I hate the wheel for the controller. It's pretty wonky for me. Because it kind of is like, if you don't get your selection like straight on, then it goes to the other thing. Can you change up Paimon? You cannot, unfortunately. Paimon is here to stay. Whether you like her or not, she is here to stay. The only thing I can change is the color of my wings. 7 lamps, right? That's what we wanted. Are these the lamps? Yes, they are. Okay, cool. We just gotta get 7 of these. Easy peasy. Should be easy peasy. See a couple more. Could be around here somewhere. Yeah, one there. And then last one is probably on the other side.
Paimon thinks we've got all the ones we can use now.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Huh?
Uh,
Go!
so it depends on when I'm playing. If I'm playing during the day, I'll have a PS4 controller, and if I'm playing at night, I'll have an Xbox
presume that
one.
once
Both
you
are
had
pretty the
acquired
same.
what you came for, you would forget about me and simply be on your way.
Ah! It's that guy's voice! Hello? Where are you?
My physical form ceased to exist over 1,000 years ago. What you witnessed earlier was an illusion, created by the Adepti art known as mortal lingering. Now that you have taken the 7-star lamps and censer used in the mortal lingering ritual, my form is no longer visible to you.
You're a ghost! Oh my god, a ghost!
It is not untrue to say this. The line between Adepti and ghosts is a fine one indeed. I was once a junior in the Order of the Yakshas, bestowed with the name Pervases by Rex Lapis himself. Yet my strength failed, and I was slain in battle.
Oh. Feels bad.
Today is the anniversary of my death. My last wish was to see a modern Liyue, and so I took the liberty of performing this ritual here. That aside, you were sent here by the Conqueror of Demons, were you not?
So, you two know each other then?
I sense his aura upon you. That and the heavy burden of his karma. Even after all these millennia, he still must endure such tremendous suffering.
Feels
I
bad.
am
Man.
truly ashamed.
Xiao is our punished
Don't say
boy.
that, Pervases. You sacrificed your life for Liyue, didn't you?
Life is a precious thing, yes. But when I think of the burden that the Conqueror of Demons must bear, death seems to me to have been the easy way out. A selfish indulgence, even.
Yes, it was.
Pervases.
I apologize.
The
Birthdays
mouth isn't
are
moving though,
joyful
it's not really talking.
occasions.
Don't worry.
But by the same token, it is hard not to be melancholy on the anniversary of one's death. The mortal lingering will not last much longer. Take care, you two. And please pass on my regards to the Conqueror of Demons.
You take care too, Pervases.
If only I could taste some authentic grilled ticker fish once more. By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil.
Huh? Looks like he's gone then. Paimon really hopes that at least someone will remember Pervases the Yaksha.
Yeah, we'll remember him.
We should
And
get
everyone in
going.
stream chat, they'll
But
remember
let's come back here and make
Pervases.
an offering sometime.
We'll probably never come back here ever again. Paimon. You can climb on the statue, but you cannot. Because I want to see if there's like a chest up here. I don't think there is. Yeah, there's no chest up here. Alright. So we got that exposition dump. Let's head to the next marker. I think it's gonna be a bit of walking. I'm not sure where this teleporter will take me. Well, it takes me to town. It doesn't take me to that spot that I picked. Which, by the way, is another event where you're supposed to kill like a big hunking rock thing. Rock people. Yeah, some rock thing. And it's very hard. I tried to do it solo, and I died multiple times. And I'm like, this is way too hard for me alone at level 80. So I'll probably try to come back later with people, and hopefully we can kill him. Because as of right now, it's way too hard for me. He does way too much damage, and I do way too little damage to him. So definitely, there's a balance that we need to hit.
Have you gathered the items for the ritual? This sensor and these lamps. Their designs are flawless, almost as if they were made specifically for use in the Adepti arts. Where did you come by them?
We got them from the Yaksha named Pervases.
Oh, and, he says hi!
Pervases. Yes. This does have the hallmarks of something Pervases might do. As I thought, it seems that he could not leave Liyue behind, either. I hope that its present state will allow him to rest in peace. Well then, let us begin preparing for the ritual. Place the censer in the middle, and surround it with the 7-star lamps. Adorn the area with the items of abject cold. Once this is done, we shall proceed. Yes, this will do. Now, the next step is the key to performing Dream Trawler. There are 4 steps to performing this ritual. Offering incense, meditation, incantation, and loosing an arrow.
Seems like a real rigmarole.
Adepti arts are the product of millennia of study by Adepti. Do not dismiss their mystical workings as rigmarole. Failure to take this seriously could cause the technique to devour one's own body, or cause the spirit to be sundered from one's flesh permanently.
Stop talking! I'm sorry!
When offering the incense, we place the incense into the censer with reverence for Rex Lapis in our hearts. Meditation is to empty ourselves of trivial thoughts, and to focus on the target of the art we are performing. Then we shall recite the incantation in a loud voice. Devayaksha, bring forth sin! Finally, we will loose an arrow towards each of the Yaksha statues to enlist their authority for our contract. If all goes well, Star Snatcher's soul will be brought forth shortly.
Understood.
If you have no other questions, let us begin.
Is this where the tower defense comes in? I think it is. It looks like a tower defense set up right now. Alright, let's get this started.
Then we meditate. Paimon really doesn't want to think about that fraud.
Oh.
Uh,
Devayaksha, bring forth sin.
bring forth sin! It looks like the Yaksha statues are glowing at the waist. So we just fire 1 arrow each at the glowing parts, right?
Do we have to switch to official for this? I guess so. Give it a shot. Yeah, use official. I guess because I was thinking, do we need amber? Because do we need like fire arrows, or do we just need to fire a arrow?
We finished the ritual, and we followed all the instructions to the letter.
Close enough. Leave the rest to me. You two get ready to greet him.
Where is one? Huh? You two look familiar. What's with one's body? One feels light, weightless.
Guess what? You're already dead.
Dead? Impossible. one was just lying in peaceful repose at Wangshu Inn. Wait, that must be it. Of course it must. As expected of an adeptus such as oneself. One must indeed be in a dream.
Ugh. There's no helping this guy, is there?
Dreamers, after all, feel no pain.
Huh? What is the meaning of this? Do you truly think that one will permit such insolence in one's own dreams?
Alright, time to take him down
You are
a
a
peg.
raider. Legendary.
Oh hey, Testosterone, thank you for the raid. Oh, we gotta take down the dude? Oh,
Such impertinence. Where are one's followers when one needs them?
don't worry, your followers won't keep you safe here.
Stop it! Stop it! Ow! What's happening?
Yeah, Genshin.
Please
We're playing some
stop.
Genshin Impact.
I surrender. I surrender.
Since we got some people in, I think we should do some polls right after this story event. So do you believe us now?
Yes, I do. Oh, I thought I was gonna die. Oh, how did I ever have the misfortune to meet you two? Please, great Adepti, spare my life. I won't do this ever again, I swear it.
We did call your spirit here, but we're not Adepti. He, however, is.
You deceive the masses with quackery. Masquerade as an adeptus. Exorcise demons without exterminating them. And display a callous lack of regard for life. One day, you will reap that which you have sown. For those who invite the infernal into their lives, there is no redemption.
You're...
Seems like Xiao's got him scared stiff.
Oh, great Adeptus. Might I ask your name?
He is the conqueror of demons.
It really is you. It's truly you. Never in my life did I imagine that I might meet the conqueror of demons, the vigilant Yaksha himself.
You know about Xiao?
Of course. My grandfather was a folklorist. I learned the tales of the conqueror of demons at his knee. To this day, I am an avid collector of books concerning the Yakshas. But ever since I discovered a sigil of permission while rummaging through my grandfather's personal effects, at first, I was just imitating the Adepti for fun. But slowly, I began to stray further and further from the righteous path.
Huh. So to sum you up, you're Xiao's biggest fan?
Yes. Thank you both for allowing me to witness the conqueror of demons in the flesh. It's like a dream come true.
He's not in the flesh.
That wasn't quite
he's
our
dreaming.
intention.
Oh, great conqueror of demons, please allow me to swear this oath before you. I swear to turn away from evil, to live an honest life, and to never again stain the name of the Adepti.
I will remember your oath. Now go.
Will he
Thank you.
disappear or he's gonna walk away?
1,000 thanks for your forgiveness, and for all that you have done for Leah.
Okay, he just kind of
He seemed
disappeared.
very earnest when he was making
I thought he was just
that
gonna like
oath
walk
there.
out off screen or something.
Guess he won't be tricking anyone anymore. Oh, wait. We haven't gotten the sigil of permission back yet. Let's head over to Wangshu Inn first thing tomorrow and look for him.
I mean, it is already kind of like tomorrow already, depending on where you're from. But yeah, we got raided, so I think it's time to do some polls. We ready? We got some polls on the way. Some sweet, delicious polls. I think we're gonna do 10 of these Wanderlust invocation polls or wishes. So let's get 10 of these going. See if we can get Mona. I'm hoping for Mona. So we got Skyrider Sword. Useless. Bloodstained Greatsword. Shit. Harbinger of Dawn. More shit. We got Raven Bow. Another one. Oh, Rust, is that our 4-star? Yeah, it is, unfortunately. No characters in this one. I'm hoping we got a character. If it's just Rust, I'm gonna be like, oh man, I already have that bow. It is. Ah, that sucks. That sucks. I already have this bow, and I have no characters that really need to use it anyways. I'll use my last wish and see what we get from this. Another bow. Oh my goodness. What's some some crappy pulls right now. Anyways, let's do Xiao pulls. Xiao wishes. See if we can get ourselves Xiao. Xiao, please. Please, Xiao. Xiao, come. So we got sharpshooters though. Another sword. Crappy sword. Oh, Diona! Big ups, Diona. That's another constellation level for her. Already have her. Emerald Orb. Magic Guide. Debate Club. Got another Debate Club. Magic Guide. Debate Club. I think we got our 4-star pull from these 10. Just Diona. I already have her, so I mean, I guess. All right, let's do another one. Let's do another 10 pulls. Got a pull for Xiao. Xiao, baby, Xiao. Ah, no Xiao. That's just great. We just got a bunch of weapons in Diona. Oh my god. What a waste. What a waste. Harbinger of Dawn. I'm gonna have to whale that again. I'm gonna have to start grinding up Primo Gems. We got 2 like, I'm okay with getting weapons, but I already have both of these weapons. So I'm like, ain't that something? Ain't that something? Oh well. Right, what I need to do? Oh, that's right. I had to level up Diona. That's what I need to do. So, C2 Diona. Icy Paws, Shaken Not Purred. Increases Icy Paws damage by 15% and increases its shield absorption by 15%. Additionally, when paws hit their target, create a shield for nearby characters on the field with 50% of Icy Paws shield damage absorption for 5 seconds. Yeah, man, I gotta drop 2k. Just like I dropped 2k into GME and lost it all, I'm gonna drop 2k into this game and lose it all too. So it's always great. All right. Guess we can just continue on with the quest. We have to go get our sigil permission back. Feels bad, man. Never Xiao. Xiao is gonna be elusive. Gonna have to grind again for 10 more pulls.
Hey there, boss. Star Snatcher's staying here, right?
Star Snatcher. You mean the false adeptus who wore a mask? He signed in here under the name Wang Ping An.
Wang Ping An? That might as well be John Smith. That's a really normal name.
He's already checked out. He said he wished to go on a solo pilgrimage. Ah, yes. He also requested that I give this letter to a traveler who journeys together with a talking fairy, should they come asking for him.
Talking fairy? Who's that?
Yeah, I wonder.
Well, anyway,
I wonder
he must be
who's
the
this
traveler.
talking fairy.
Here's the letter.
How strange that he would leave a letter for us. Is this the final attempt to fool us, maybe? Come on, open it. Paimon's curious. Huh? Seems like he actually left us a few nice trinkets.
Wow.
Along with... Woohoo! The sigil of permission! Paimon hasn't met a bad guy like him in a long time.
Okay, so that's the problem with what's it? Auto scroll through text for the cutscenes. I guess if you get stuff like this, it kind of messes it up. But anyways, we're gonna read this letter. By the time you read this letter, I will have embarked on my journey of self-improvement. I regret I cannot apologize to the two of you in person, but I hope that you'll forgive me. Since the Conqueror demons appeared to me in a dream, I may not have slept. I have not slept. My nights have been spent thinking about how I may fulfill my vow. Yeah, I have extra photos from the event. If you want them, send me your user ID. I'll add you and I'll send them to you. Now that I have decided, not only have I deceived you two, but I have also exploited the hopes and dreams of many of my believers. People in dire straits oft become weak, bursting blindly after something they believe in. With my lies, I brought them false salvation, while their true desires grew further and farther away. User ID is in the bottom left corner. I know that in a long gone era, the desires of mankind were not as complicated as they are now become. They have now become. The conqueror demon shouldered these desires of leeway to people as he contended with demons. Wearing his mask, he concealed the weakness brought by human desire. As a false adeptus, I am one who always wears a mask. A true adeptus only needs to wear it when facing demons. If I wear a mask to hide the evil that has corrupted my heart, then the conqueror demons also wears a mask to hide the part of him that is human. And yet, he wears the face of a demon king, only that he may subdue all demons. Once I realized all this, I became deeply aware of my own ugliness, and I understood what it truly means to be an adeptus. I set off on this journey, over the hill and river, strengthening my body and spirit. Not because I harbor any hope of fully atoning for my sins. I do it only to earn the right to be counted among the believers of the Adepti. I have already asked someone to return the money I cheated off of others. A few goods remain in my possession, but they are no use to me on my journey of self-improvement. Please take them. Please take my sigil of permission that my grandfather left me as well. I am no longer worthy of it. I wish that you will be granted that which you desire. May we meet again. Wang Ping An, a sinner. Wow, that is a long letter. I gotta say. I'm actually quite touched. This dude redeemed himself.
Yeah.
In one arc.
Anyway, let's go take the sigil of permission to Xiao, shall we?
You can contest with my reading, fortunately. Because I kind of wish I knew how to read. Don't really know how to read, which is unfortunate. Oh, he's on the upper level. But yeah, if you want my user ID, it's in the bottom left corner. It's along with everyone's user ID. So anyone who streams this game probably has the user ID shown on the bottom left corner, which is kind of weird. I'm not sure if you can hide it though. You probably can hide it. I just haven't looked in the settings to hide it. Actually, is he in the kitchen? No. Oh, there he is. He's sitting. Yeah, see? I saw this on the internet. But look, Xiao is so small. His feet don't reach the ground when he sits down. Look at that. Look at that. Look at his feet. Can't even reach the ground. Alright, sit down.
We got the sigil of permission back. Do you want to take it?
You have my thanks.
May I take your order, sir?
1 grilled ticker fish.
Certainly. We'll prepare it for you immediately.
Huh. No almond tofu this time? Well, that's not like you.
Ticker fish was Pervasi's favorite dish. I just wanted to see how it tastes.
Huh.
By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil. Was there anything else? I am accustomed to eating alone.
Come on, Paimon.
Uh-huh. And so, Detective Paimon and the trusty traveler solved the case and quietly slipped away.
No, I thought we were actually gonna sit down with Xiao and eat with him. To be buddies. Not sure why the game loaded there for a sec. Okay, so now we actually have the quest to do the lantern stuff now.
Lantern Rite is nearly here. Why don't we decorate the inn this year?
Lantern Rite?
Oh, don't you know? On the first full moon of the first month each year, Liyue celebrates the Lantern Rite. It's a festival to commemorate the heroes from the past. After dark, the people release Xiao and Mingxiao lanterns into the night sky. Oh, may the flames of wisdom spread to all and never be extinguished. This is the meaning of the lanterns. We believe they act as the beacons in the night, guiding bygone heroes back to their homeland.
Wow, it sounds like a grand festival. And where there's a grand festival, there's always special seasonal snacks. You catch Paimon's drift?
You want to get involved in the Lantern Rite? That's great! The festive period leading up to the day itself is all part of the celebrations. During this time, we pray to bring peace and ward off bad luck. Liyue locals call it bidding farewell to the old and welcoming the new. If you're looking to take part, it's not too late. Oh, also...
Also what?
If you're able to, could you try to convince Xiao to go with you? We're not close. I wouldn't know how to ask him myself. But it seems that you've grown familiar.
Still, given his current mood.
Yeah, Paimon thinks it might be best to leave him alone for a few days.
I suppose you're right. Anyway, just thought I'd mention it. You should get yourselves down to the harbor. If you leave too late, the city will be crowded with people and you won't be able to make the most of it. Get going. Happy Lantern Rite.
Yes, happy Lantern Rite to you too. This Lantern Rite sounds a lot like Chinese New Year. Could be a coincidence. Probably isn't. Probably is. Who knows? But yeah, I do have a lot of... Wait, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, a lot of those Li Tong, Ji Tong, is it Li Tong? Yeah. I do have a lot of these tokens or picture things I can give you. There we go. I got a friend request from Zhou. Big ups Zhou. So I'm gonna send over some stuff to you. The rest of my stuff. Yeah, this is I think everyone else on my list is already finished, so that's great. I mean, it's a good thing I don't have a lot of friends. Otherwise, I'd be getting a whole bunch of these. Unfortunately, you need like. Feels bad, man.
Young man,
it is you.
If
Stop
I may
lying.
be so bold, how much for the floating?
You capping. Stop lying. Oh, the flowing thing. Oh, trust me, you can't afford it.
What a strange thing to say!
Yeah. Paimon, you're irreplaceable. Maybe like 1 million more.
But Paimon's curious? What number did you have in mind exactly? Oh, forget it. Let's assume you meant Paimon is worth more than Mora can buy.
As a matter of fact, I'm having some financial trouble recently. I probably couldn't afford it. I'm just a small-time merchant anyway. I don't deal in rare and exotic treasures.
You know, the more you talk, the more suspicious you sound.
My, someone's in a grumpy mood, aren't they? Here, maybe some candy will make you feel better.
Ooh, suspiciously trustworthy.
Ah, typical Paimon. Oh, she's exactly like a dog. All you need is a treat, and then you're golden. I mean, the dog will trust you forever.
I
Give him
assume
a
you
treat.
two are in Liyue for the Lantern Rite? This year's Mingxiao Lantern is supposed to be a sight well worth the wait. The plastrite that will lift the lantern into the air is the largest in 20 years. It's big enough to make you wonder if the fabled floating city in the clouds really does exist. I guess it must just be held up by a similarly sized chunk of plastrite.
Sounds awesome.
I hope our paths cross again. Welcome to Liyue. Well, I can't speak for the whole of Liyue Harbor, but you're always welcome in my store, at least.
So many stalls. Here,
Alright.
there, everywhere.
We gotta talk to Chang Chang. Chang Chang just like looking at all these umbrellas and everything.
I'm Ching Ching. I just donated Dolly. She's my rag doll. Last night in my dream, Dolly told me her wish was to fly up into the sky and see the view. So I gave her to the lady over by the big deer lantern. Dolly's wish will come true now. Won't it?
I'm sure it will.
I did the right thing. Didn't I?
Don't worry, Chang Chang.
Wishes are supposed to come
did the
true
right
at the
thing.
Lantern Rite, aren't they?
Yeah, wishes will come true. I'll make sure of it. Dollface says thanks. What can I say? Yeah, there we go. That's like the most appropriate thing to say, I think.
This year's Xiao Lantern is dedicated to Skybracer. He always was a show-off. I'm sure he will be very pleased. Well, that's the plan. I do hope they make the antlers big enough. They were his pride and joy, after all. The story goes that the antlers were made from the very essence of Rex Lapis's divine power, which made it the hardest material in all of Liyue. But then that fateful battle happened. The gods exchanged powerful blows, and the mountain started collapsing. To avoid impacting the villagers at the foot of the mountain, the Adeptus got his friend to chop his antlers off. He used those blood-drenched antlers as a wedge to prop up the mountain. And if that wasn't enough of a sacrifice, he then kept on fighting until his blood was drained and his life ran out. Thanks to him, Mount Tianheng still stands tall and proud to this day, and the blood that he lost in the battle turned into the Bishui River. Whether you believe the story or not, I'm just happy you're willing to listen to me tell it. Surely the reason the Lantern Rite exists is because people throughout the ages have chosen to come together as friends, rather than stay in isolation. Goodbye. May the flames of wisdom spread to all, and never be extinguished.
Right, yeah, so I kind of find it weird that they kind of treat like Madame Ping here. Spoilers for the main story is that you don't know that she's an Adeptus too. They just kind of make you assume that, oh, she's some old lady. But I guess it's like for everyone who hasn't played that far in the game yet to get to that story portion. So I guess it's safe to assume that to make sure people don't get spoiled, I guess.
Look! That stone is floating! Luckily it's tethered in place. If it wasn't held down, who knows where it would fly off to?
This is the plasterite to be used for the Xiao Lantern. The whole of the Xiao market is centered around it.
Oh, hello! Who are you?
I'm Zhang Zhou. Recently, I've been tracking progress on the construction of the Xiao Lantern. You seem like newcomers. Is this your first Lantern Rite?
Yes. How can you tell?
Well, I don't remember running into any weird and wonderful mascots at last year's festival.
What exactly is this Xiao Lantern anyways?
You'll see lots of people releasing little lanterns during the festival. Those ones are called Xiao Lanterns. But there's also a huge one, a joint effort by all the people of Liyue Harbor. That one is called the Xiao Lantern. Almost every business in Liyue has a booth at the annual Xiao market. But despite its popularity, this is the one time of the year they're not looking to make a profit. The street market exists solely to raise the funds and materials required for the Ming Xiao lantern construction.
So, the Xiao market. Does it have stuff you can eat?
Plenty. And if I do say so myself, the Lantern Rite is the best festival for sampling
Low
Liyue's local
res crepes.
delicacies.
So delicious.
It is
Love
Liyue's biggest annual festival, after all. Showing off your craft is a great way to drum up a reputation. So even if there's no mora to be made, everyone is secretly going all out to get their produce under the spotlight.
Folks in Liyue are so smart.
If you need any help, you can look for Wangya. She's overseeing the Lantern Rite. She's usually somewhere around the Xiao market. She's your first port of call.
Oh, will she know which stall sells the tastiest stuff?
No doubt. When it comes to the Lantern Rite, no one knows more than she does.
Got it! Let's go to the Xiao market and look for Wangya. And then go to the stall with the tastiest food and eat till we're stuffed.
Yeah, I just noticed that like Liyue's all dressed up for like Chinese New Year. That's nice. I like that. I like this whole lantern feel. I'm not sure if this would be here if I wasn't doing the story, or if it's just here because I am doing the story. But let's talk to Wangya.
Hi, can I help you? From the look of you, you don't hail from Liyue. Are you traveling through? Welcome to the Xiao market.
Are you overseeing the Lantern Rite?
Overseeing? Not exactly. The Lantern Rite Festival belongs to the whole of Liyue. It's not just one person's to oversee. I'm just taking care of a few small things, doing my bit to make sure everyone who joins in the festivities has a good time.
I got a few things I'd like to ask.
We want to know where the tastiest food in the whole wide Xiao market is.
The tastiest? Hard to say. I guess that depends on your personal preference. Still, what I can tell you is that everyone's talking about Yin Yan's stall. If it gets any busier over there, I'm gonna have to bring the millilith to keep things orderly. Hey, you'd best get over there quick before the streets get too crowded with people. Oh, and if you are heading to Yin Yan, please do me a favor and run this document over to him. It's a summary of the data from last year's Lantern Rite, compiled by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. It has a few operational tips for our vendors.
Wait
If
a
you're
minute.
heading in that direction, it'd be a great help. As thanks, I've got a gift for you.
Okay, good.
When you get back.
I thought this was gonna be like a Curb Your Enthusiasm thing moment, where Larry asked Mokujo to run some cables because he was heading in that general direction, and he didn't tip him. I thought that was gonna happen to me, but she's gonna tip me at the end for delivering these documents to this dude.
We really don't have enough hands on deck. If I'd known, I would have roped some others in.
What's the best thing on the menu?
Ah, customers. Take a look and decide for yourself. I can do anything on the menu. Or if there's something in particular you're after, I can do that instead.
Huh. Now that you mention it, you do have a lot of options for a food stall.
Naturally. If there's a dish I can't cook, I've yet to hear about it.
This is a document from Wangya.
Uh-huh. Same every year. The old operational tips. How's this for a tip? Leave the handbook to one side and concentrate on the killer cooking. Ugh, hand it over. I'll use it to feed the fire later. Come on then,
That's
place
my
your
kick
orders. Aren't
W.
you here to eat?
You use it for fire.
Many. This one looks good.
Oh, I thought they were
Paimon wants
crepes.
to try
They're
that
actually
one
fish
too.
now.
Huh?
I don't remember.
Grilled tigerfish. That's the one Pervases love to eat, isn't it?
No, that's wrong.
Seeing as the Lantern Rite is about commemorating the heroes of the past,
Was it?
let's order this one. This
No.
can be our way of honoring his memory.
I think Pervasius like gutterfish, something fish, gutter something fish. Anyways, I totally forgot. Even though it happened like 20 minutes ago. No, not even 20 minutes ago. It happened 10 minutes ago. Totally forgot. You mean your way of ordering your dinner?
Ah, your friend has a good eye for food. That's our specialty. Please wait. I'll have it ready for you in no time. Okay, here's your grilled tigerfish. What do you think?
Delicious.
One's an expert in eating.
Of course. What kind of a guide would Paimon be otherwise?
Well, hope you enjoy your food. I gotta see to some other customers. If you get hungry again, you know where I am.
Alright, so Wang Ya, what's this tip that you got me for delivering the documents?
So you're back. What do you think? Yin Yan makes some mean grub, huh?
Yeah, delicious.
So tasty.
Tasty, delicious, scrumptious. No words can describe how tasty it was. He said he wouldn't look at the documents.
Oh, yeah? He said that last year, too. If he'd listened to our marketing tips, he'd be doing even better by now. Anyway, not to worry. Here's the gift I was talking about.
Those marketing
this
tips?
Xiao Lantern
Oh,
is
come
for
on.
you.
Wow, such a beautiful lantern. How is it made?
I wish I could see it.
I'm afraid I wouldn't be able to explain the process concisely. But if you're interested in Xiao lanterns, you can ask Jingming over there. He's in charge of both the Xiao and Mingxiao lanterns.
So he's responsible for this super duper huge one too?
That's right. He should be easy to find. Just over there, I think.
If we could make a Xiao lantern for Xiao, maybe that would cheer him up a bit. Let's find Jingming and see what he has to say.
Now, are these Xiao lanterns gonna look like Xiao, or just... Oh, there we go. We actually see it now. Actually, hold on. I gotta take a closer look at this. Is that Xiao in the lantern? Are these actually Xiao lanterns? Where is it? Here? It's not here. I feel like it would be here somewhere. No, these are crafting materials. Don't know where. Would it be under like key items, quest items? No, here. Okay. I thought they were like Yaksha masks, Yaksha masks inside the lantern, but no, it's not. They're just actually called Xiao lanterns because they're small, probably.
At this rate, we should be able to meet the deadline.
Could you teach me how to make Xiao lanterns?
Teach you how to make Xiao lanterns? Oh, You don't look like locals to me. Looking to try your hand at making your own? I'll be happy to teach you. There's no one way to make a Xiao lantern, but let me start by showing you the simplest one. I should have some spare materials over here.
Big ups, I already learned how to craft it. Don't need to finish the rest of
They
that sentence.
still
Already
need
learned.
a bit of work. Take these and give it a go.
Alright. Mint oil essence. Mint essential oil. Used for making perfume. Alright, let's make these Xiao lanterns. Now, do I have anyone that can refund stuff back? Nope, alright. So let's get Luke to make it.
That was so complicated. Paimon is all out of brain juice.
Yeah, me too. I'm all brain
Did
juice
you
as
get
well. It was super hard. I couldn't figure it out.
It all comes with practice. No one's expecting your first try to be perfect. Folks like you who want to learn my craft are a rare find nowadays.
Did you build that humongous Mingxiao lantern using the same method?
That one? I suppose it's fair to say the method is the same, broadly speaking. But no single person can take credit for it. The whole of Liyue comes together to make it.
So it was a community effort?
Surely you've heard about it. The Xiao Market is actually a fundraiser, aiming to support the Ming Xiao Lantern's construction.
Whoa, so that's how the Mingxiao lantern is built.
Such is the Lantern Rite tradition. The Ministry of Civil Affairs might be covering the bulk of the costs, but it's the citizens of Liyue that donate the materials, among many other things.
Speaking of crowdfunding, if you got your Prime subs, primers, where you all at? Would like some primers, please, if you got them. Not mandatory, of course, but you got them. If you want those sweet emotes of the channel down below, I'll take some primers.
Oh, so that's what that little girl meant when she said she donated her ragdoll. But since when do you build Mingxiao lanterns out of ragdolls?
Well, the Lantern Rite is a major festival. If somebody wants to make a contribution, no matter how small, or in this case symbolic, we tend not to reject them. All well-meaning contributions are gratefully received.
especially considering how grand of an occasion the Lantern Rite is for everyone. People believe that joining the effort might bring them good luck. Alrighty then. Shouldn't you get going? With all that the festival has to offer, I'm sure you must be on a busy schedule. Of course, if you want to make another Xiao Lantern at any time, you know where to find me. Happy Lantern Rite. Have fun.
Thing is, how do I get more materials though to make more lanterns? I feel like I'm missing stuff. Go to crafting bench one more time. Yeah, I can't make any more.
Building materials.
I do need more shards and wick materials, I guess, but I did recall I had a bunch of lantern fibers. So I'm not sure where I'm supposed to get all the other materials for the lantern.
So, did you find Jingming?
We did! And he taught us all about how to make Xiao lanterns. Even though Paimon can't really remember any of it.
No worries. You can always ask Jingming if you need to refresh your memory. I should go. Duty calls. Happy Lantern Rite.
Okay, we just unlocked the first tail. Lantern Rite Tales 1. We've only just begun. All that glitters. Unlocks after 3 days. Lantern Rite Tales. Let's see, is that what we're supposed to be doing right now? The Xiao Market is open for 24 hours? 24 days, sorry. 24 days. Theater... to complete theater thing to unlock it, okay. Let's see. City of Chores and Theater Mechanicus. Yeah, let's do this. We'll probably call this.
You should really bring the
finish this off and
with you next time.
do one of those and probably call it a stream. So hopefully, it won't take too long. Hello, would you like to play around a Theater Mechanicus? Theater Mechanicus, what's that? Oh, never heard of it? Allow me to introduce it to you then. Theater Mechanicus is a kind of tabletop game invented by yours truly. Do you see these pieces laid out on the table here? They are more important items in the game of Theater Mechanicus. It may seem complicated, but you'll get the hang of it after you play a couple of times. How about it? Would you like to give it a try? Well, how much does it cost to play? No, not at all. It is the Lantern Rite after all. Besides, I was hoping to collect everyone's initial impression of the game. So, all it'll cost you to play is a single Xiao Lantern. If you'd like to try it, just bring me a Xiao Lantern, you'll be good to go. Come on, give it a try. I'll even let you play the first round for free, so you can keep your Xiao Lantern. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Before challenging a stage, you can use your Beneficus Sigils to unlock new mechani and upgrade the ones that are in your possession. Each time a mechani is upgraded, it grows in strength. Once a certain level is reached, it can also gain additional effects. The level and type of your mechanici available within a stage depends on how advanced your mechanici are in the open world. Let's see. Stage can be challenged up to 2 players at any given time. When you enter a co-op session of Theater Mechanicus, the max constructible Vinicus Mechanici, wow, this is like a terrible thing to say, is a collective limit that is shared between all players. Each player's share still accrues Beneficus points individually. Once the challenge is started, you can spend Beneficious points to build various kinds of mechanici at designated bases. Each more Beneficus points, earn more Beneficus points by defeating monsters during the stage. Some mechani. Yeah, he was talking about this. I'm gonna try this out. I think you need to do this in order to get the materials to buy stuff in the market. So I'll do one round of this and I'll probably call it a stream. Some mechani can be rotated to adjust their area covered, remove mechani, and refund portion of their cost. But essentially this is like a tower defense game. At the beginning of each stage, after defeating a set number of monsters, you can choose a stage mystic art. Some of these will simply increase your strength of your mechanici. Others will provide you with greater boosts. Come with frightening side effects. Choose care. While others provide frightening side effects. Choose carefully. To achieve victory in this stage, you must keep defeating monsters to prevent them from escaping. During the stage, characters can neither deal damage to opponents nor obtain elemental energy. Skillful utilization of the environment and mechanici is the key to completing the challenge. Upon completing a challenge, you'll be rewarded with beneficious seals. Beneficus seals, and you can that can be used in part of your mechanic. I mean, it sounds pretty complicated, but I assume it's not that complicated. So, first two stages already unlocked. Super guy are at our disposal. Let's see, we got electric thing, got cryo thing, we got fire thing, we got hydro thing, and we got recovery thing. Okay, I think we're good to go for level 1. Now, from what I've heard, you can also cause elemental triggers as well. So it's probably best to bring someone that can trigger a lot of elemental stuff. So maybe I'll bring this Ganyu, Chongyun, and Xiangling Bennett team. It seems like the best option because the look requires like is good for single target, not really good for AoE. Visual too, and Chongyun would be good, but Chongyun's here. Ganyu has the AoE special too, so we'll go with this team for now. So hopefully we can see this in action. Activate wind current 40 seconds. So construct. We got fire and water. I mean, it's a good thing that they let us like sort our recovery thing. Actually, no, never mind. Water. Do I have enough to build? Yeah, I just don't know where my points are right now. Don't have enough points. So it's Hilly Churls, points. Alright, we have 5 seconds. They're coming any time now, so they're gonna be here. Alright, don't allow more than 30 monsters to escape. Now, which way are they coming? Are they coming up from up there? Yeah, they are. Oh, you know what? Oh, I thought they were coming this way. Oh god. Oh no. That feels bad, man. I can't damage them apparently, so. Oh, I see the points now.
Access denied.
Yeah, I can't damage them. I mean, it's a good thing I kind of built them around here. Alright. Alright, it's good. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. We got this. We can trigger melt and froze and ice at any time, so that's good.
Born of ice and frost.
Oh, I let 3 dudes already get through. Feels bad. 2 dudes get through. Okay, yeah, I totally messed that up. Hydro 20% HP increase. Let's do that. Okay, at least we got time to repair this time. Now I know where they're coming. This is very weird. Don't worry, I won't mess that up again. But let's go with water. Okay, do I have enough room? Actually, probably move it up here. Move this lone
We're way behind
thing up
schedule.
here. Dismantle that. Oh no. I messed this up. Feels bad, man. Yeah, it's start wave. Yeah, no wonder why I think this thing was pretty weird. But yeah, you can't damage them, so it's definitely feels bad, man. I didn't know that the things attack so slow too. That was another thing. Oh man, why is it not hitting? There we go. There we go. Alright. Don't worry, we got this now. We got this, we're golden. Do I have enough room? Do I have enough money for another one? Yeah, I do. Electrical mechanized attack, under 50%. Yeah, let's do that. Do we have enough? No, we don't have enough. Let's skip this for now. Actually, wait, hold up. We got other ones. Get 250 Vindicus points. Do that. There we go. So we can build some more stuff. So that's good. And put Gualba down. Chongyun, we have ice, we have hydro. Put water one here. Alright, we're good. Let's start this.
A touch of frost. Swift and merciful.
Okay, not too bad. We're improving. We let those two get by in the first round, so that was just a practice round. Well, I think we got this. We're golden. Yeah, so that's the first one done. I mean, not too bad. And once you figure out where the enemies are coming from, not too bad. How much does it cost to play? Alright, I think that's good. I think we're good there. We completed the quest. Hooray! So Theater Mechanicus. Oh, so this is how you get stuff. By doing all this stuff. Clear stage at difficulty 1 or higher in Theater Mechanicus. Clear difficulty at stage 2 of higher score of 420 points. Okay. See chores, we can do that later. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of content in this new event, we gotta say. It's pretty nice. But I think this is probably a good place to end the stream. Let's see. Yeah, so thanks for coming out, everyone, for checking out this Genshin Impact stream while I dill around with this new event. Thank you for Testosterone for the raid.
Be off work this early?
It's much appreciated. Brought some nice exposure to the channel. And I think I might raid some other feller that I see. If I have anyone I can raid.
Come, try your hand at Theater Mechanicus.
See here. No one I know is live. Feels bad. But yeah. Thanks for coming. I'm just gonna add click for now. So yeah, hope you like it, and I'll see you next time.
Wishes are supposed to come true at Lantern Rite, aren't they?
Come, try your hand at Theater Mechanicus.
Waves as high as houses.
Come, try your hand at Theater Mechanicus.